Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Kind of a little bit quicker, fun video. Try not to be too clickbaity with the title, but there is something I need to discuss about this car. The truth is, and like I said, it's the ugly truth, but the truth is this car is never going to be the car I want it to be. Now, while I do not expect this, I did not go into this build even beginning to think this was going to be a SEMA level build, or, I wasn't competing for the Riddler or expecting an invite to Pebble Beach anytime soon with the car, but I wanted it to be, well, given the level of builds on most SEMA builds, maybe an outside SEMA car, which I guess it still could be, but the amount of work it's going to take to get this body where it needs to be to truly be a really, really good looking car is outside of the scope of this little 2-car garage. Just put it that way. Since I've gotten the car, I did all the work to it and everything. Doing all the work I did to it kind of has saved it and helped it a little bit. But I am still fighting a lot of rust. There's a ton of rust in this car, everywhere. There isn't a panel that doesn't have rust in it. Sorry. And also where they bonded the steel body, and they bond the fiberglass into this where the steel meet, it's separating in so many places. I can only do so much about that. So I've just come to the realization that, you know what, let's just get it looking decent. We're gonna shoot it with some paint. I am not gonna waste the $350 a quart emerald midnight that I wanted to paint it in originally. It was a super dark emerald green, that in the shade, like where it's sitting right now in the shade, it would almost look black. It wasn't until the sun hits it that it starts to pop emerald. Like I said, that stuff's like $350 a quart. And I wouldn't be afraid to spend the money on the paint if I was putting it down something that was worth $350 a quart or more. It was about a year ago that I looked into that paint. I'm really thinking about just buying a case of Duplicolor Color Shift, the same paint that I painted the air tank in. That green purple Color Shift. I think that would be kind of cool. Just rattle can it. If you take your time and you're patient with a rattle can, you can do a really, really nice paint job. Even the air tank was kind of a quick job. I just quickly sanded it to smooth it all out, hit it with a coat of primer, and hit it with 2 coats of that paint. And that air tank looks really damn nice. Even when you get right up on it, it looks really good. Proper prep work, I could make a case of Duplicolor look like $350, maybe not quite $350 a quart, but it would look good. It would look presentable. So in the meantime, because we are a week and a half away from Hearst Fest. Blech. So in the meantime, being that we are a week and a half away from Hearst Fest, I thought, let's do something silly. Let's just have a little bit of fun with it and do something to detract the eye from all the flaws, the rust, the missing wheel skirts, the missing back bumper, which there's nothing you can do to hide a missing back bumper. But the 3 or 4 different shades of gray, silver, and bright silver that have been painted on the car, let's make that kind of a little bit easier to look at. And how we're going to do that, I will show you. And how we're going to do that? Well, markers. We've got a variety of different paint markers. This black and white right here, these are acrylic black and white, and they have a 15 millimeter tip on them. Pretty good size. And then we have a couple Sharpies. We've got the good old classic Magnum with a pretty fat tip as well. And that is, that's just a straight Sharpie Magnum. I assume this is somewhat oil-based. And then we have these two, which are truly oil-based Sharpie paint markers. This one having a medium tip, and this one just having a little ball tip. Little in comparison to all the other ones. So I think with all of these, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. And I'm going after a little bit of like a cell shaded look. Become semi-popular in cars. My biggest reason for it is I love Borderlands. Not the movie. The movie was but the games. Super excited for Borderlands 4 coming out. I believe it's this Friday. Yeah. They'll be hitting the PlayStation here this Friday. But Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 especially, love those games. Borderlands 2, the art was great, the story was phenomenal. Borderlands 3, the art was even better, the gameplay was even better. Storyline, it was okay. But I love the art of Borderlands. Just such a cool game. That cell shaded, you know, let's put black lines in places we don't really need black lines, but you know, it actually looks okay right there. Even all the way down to like, you look at the characters of Borderlands and like the skin breaks in their knuckles, little skin lines, those are harsh black lines, you know. That's not needed, but it does look cool. So, yeah. We're gonna go do this. Worst case, if I don't like it, because I'm not sanding it, I'm not doing any prep work except for wiping it down. Can always get the brake cleaner out, lacquer thinner out, and wipe it right back off. So, let's go see what happens. All right. Tree set. One time I decided it would be a good idea to park it out under the pine trees over there. Paint chips and everything. Alright. I should have just washed the whole car. That's gonna take too much time. Okay. Nothing to it but to do it, right? So. Let's see what happens. Relying on that line too much. Like it never happened. Probably keep that. Probably should have gone into this with a little bit more prep, but man. All right. Okay, you guys are starting to get the idea. So I'm gonna throw this one time lapse and go
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Well, there's the start. It needs more, especially up front here. I think the passenger side though is, yeah, maybe just a little bit on that crust right there. Touch on the wheel well, but I'm really thinking this overall is doing it. Now, I know this is not everybody's style. I get it. But, you know, it does look kind of cool. There's a little silver in there just to mess around. Still gotta do a little more to the back. And yes, I just Sharpied over the old glue that held the Cadillac badge in the corner there. But yeah, guys, I can't say I hate it. Now, will I keep it like this? No. It's not gonna stay like this. But for the rest of the season, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. You need to run a little stripe above the brow right there, and then maybe a couple coming off of the front bumper cover here, kind of like I got there, and kind of trace that out some more. That's kind of the fun thing, is it's just kind of go with it and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not hating it at all. Okay. Awful lot of noise for not a lot of car. Oh, sorry. Oh, I gotta do the mirror yet too. Okay. Time is it? 8 o'clock. I gotta get this cleaned up. The lovely Rachel, wonderful significant other. I mean, I can't say that I got a lot of ass exhaust too, but that's just kind of blah. Anyway, Rachel and her friend Melinda are going to goth night tonight. I wanted to go, but we can't get anybody to watch David, so we are going to the club where goth night is. It's like half a mile from the house, right here in town. So I'm going to disable my airbag in the Cadillac. I don't care. I'll deal with the airbag light. I'm going to unplug the crash sensor. And then I'm going to put David in his car seat, in the front seat. And the girls are going to ride on the pillows in the back. And I'm going to deliver them to goth night in this silly looking little thing. So, yeah. I'm going to, speaking of, there she is. All right, guys, it is the next afternoon. As said before in other videos, I usually get an hour or two to play at most. Last night, about an hour and a half to do what I did already. Then I had to break and play limo driver for the girls when they went to goth night last night. That was a lot of fun. That being said, after they got back, I came out for a smoke break. I did do a little bit more. I'll show you guys that in a moment. And on the way home, I stopped and got white and silver. You know, this white one kind of, yeah, I didn't realize it. So it might be a little junk. I don't know. We'll see. Not that worried about it. It was a $3 marker. And after my experience at Walmart this afternoon, I'm not going back today. Not a big fan of the people that try to sell you shit inside of a store. Like electric company, you know, oh, get better rates on your electric and blah. No, fuck you. Go away. And it's one thing if they just, okay, you know, if you're not interested and you start walking away and they acknowledge that and leave you alone, that's one thing. But when they keep trying to pester you, that's when I lose my patience. I lost my patience today. Just a little. Anyway, we do have white and silver to add to the arsenal of black. And we're going to hit the driver's side and finish the back. But let me show you guys what I got done so far. Okay, got that little area. I still need to do something in the middle here, but this side of the hood,
As you can see, it's pretty well done. I'm a little bummed about that little kick, but I'm not too concerned. Like I said, I did come by last night and I added even more lines to it. And I gotta say, guys, I'm really not hating this. I'm really not hating this at all. I kind of like it. I like it more than I thought I would. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I think we are going to add a little bit to the top. Do a little bit of work on the black as well. One of my other goals with this project is we're going to get rid of the rest of this vinyl that's left out under here and wire wheel the inside of these doors and get them primed. So that way you just have, I'm not going to fix anything, but it will at least be a little bit more visually appealing than that. That looks disgusting. Ew. Yeah, like I said, I can't fuss. I'm actually really liking this. Clean the rims up too, and I may do a little something on the rims. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. I mean, we did put 2 lines down this side, but that was done with the Sharpie, so it almost has a, can't really see it, but it almost has a touch of purple tint where the rest of this was done with the black oil-based paint. And I think that's what I'm going to stick with. I don't think I'm going to use the Sharpie anymore. But yeah, looking at this side now, I'm like, oh, this is boring. So let's get to it.
When you're undressed, I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the...
Alright, guys. I think I'm done. For the night, anyway. Still gotta do that underneath the door there, a little bit of trim. I gotta do the same thing on the other side too. But guys, it's getting late, but man, I tell you, I don't hate it. I really like it. Will I keep it like this? No, it's not gonna stay like this. But I mean, for the rest of this year, get me to Hearstfest and, you know, all that. Heck yeah. I can dig it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call this video a wrap. I like it. I like it a lot. It may not be everybody's particular flavor. I like it more than I thought I would, honestly. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I'm like, you know, I like it. It's not going to stay like that. I will paint the car. And we will get rid of this. But for now, for the rest of this year maybe, we'll rock it. And then spring, we'll get the bodywork knocked out and we will paint it. Thank you so much for tuning in. A little shorter video. Hopefully might get a little more views. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But again, I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in, watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me everything I did wrong, because that's just wrong. Take care. Side note, while I'm thinking of it, if you're still here watching, I did get confirmation that the driver front airbag is shipped. I should be seeing that in the next couple days. So next video I post will be fixing the mistake I made on the driver front right there. And I'm gonna put some spacer shims under the back bags to get just a little more lift out of the rear end. We'll talk about all that in the next video. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you in the next video.